Alright. Hello, everybody. Welcome to week 4. It's week 4. We've been doing it for 4 weeks. It's a series now. We have a series of things. That was an intro.
Not bad, dude.
No, it's pretty bad. But we'll get there. We'll fucking get there. It's fine.
You'll get there. You'll get there.
I'll get there because I don't really care. Like, I don't know. Like all the like little bits and pieces about like podcasting stuff. It's like you can say fuck that and just do your thing. So,
but I feel like every podcast that I listen to has a legit intro.
Yeah, but if you pirate radio the thing, you know.
Oh, sure.
That's how you get the hearts.
Oh, one thing that I do want to know if we can do in this stream is like, and this has been bugging me really lately, and I don't know why.
You got the itch, dude.
No. So like, you watch these YouTube videos, and it's like, oh, I have a secret to tell you, and people are like this. Or it's like people streaming something, and they're like, and that trend has made its way to, that trend has made its way to the Pokemon Online players because they're like, you know, 6 prizes, 1 turn. Whoa! And that's like what the
let's do a clip right now. We gotta get that photo. Just go like this.
Just go like this. And that's what it is.
And that's I'll get a screenshot and then I'll put that as the title. And we're ready to go. 2 people podcasting. Whoa!
World's predictions. I fucking hate that stuff, man. What's wrong with a normal cover for your show?
No one clicks, man. It's just gonna get the clicks. So I'm just gonna while you're talking, I'm gonna like pose.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple in there that I did. So if you can later on.
All right, good.
So what's going on? What's on the agenda for tonight?
Okay, well we'll talk about what I did this weekend because you went home.
Yeah, that's true.
The world's predictions. Then we'll run through Stream Siege and then we'll take questions.
Okay, cool.
But okay.
So what'd you do last weekend?
So you got me the ho-ho.
2 ho-hos actually.
You got me 2 ho-hos?
I think so. I think I threw you another one.
Did you?
Yeah.
Let me check. I got 1. I know I have 1.
For sure, Matt says put some girl in the thumbnail and you'll get clicks. I'll get Maggie to come do a pose real quick.
Just grab her.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. So yeah, ho-ho's dope, dude. It's like, so after we went to Asgard for a little bit to do some testing, I drove back to Strike Zone, which is near wherever, and so the first round, literally the whole scene at Strike Zone was Tapu Bulus. It was Tapu Bulu, Gillespie, Gardevoir, Gyarados. And it was like...
Who played Gyarados?
One of that guy's kids. I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember.
That's weird. That's weird you say that because going into the Cup before Nats, everyone was playing Bulu.
Yeah. And
I feel like the popular opinion right now is that Bulu is kind of like a little clunky and might not be that good. So maybe, I don't know, maybe did you play a Bulu when you were there?
Did I play with Bulu? I did. I lost.
Okay.
So I'm dumb. I could have won. I don't know what I was doing. Because as soon as I did it, I was like, I'm stupid. This is dumb. Why am I doing this?
What happened?
I just turn 2. I got a knockout turn 2, like 3. I was like, okay, I'm in a good spot. It's good momentum. He set up 2 Vicavolts. And I wasn't prepared to do anything else. Like, I went all in on the thing. I went all in on that first knockout. And...
Against a Bulu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, so there was a knockout on the board for the next turn. I was like, oh, draw a card, knockout. And I didn't attach an energy. I didn't do my Brooklet Hill. I'm like, what the hell am I thinking?
Yeah.
And like, that's like little stuff like that. And I was like, why couldn't I would be in a position to get another knockout if I had attached an energy and got another Volcanion ready to go.
Right.
I was like, what was I? I saw the knockout and I like mad rushed it. And I think I need to make like harder mental stops between turns because
you have to think about each step, man.
Yeah.
You gotta get good about like, all right, here are the forks in the road. what will happen if um, what will happen if I take this one or this one or this one? And you got to do it kind of quickly.
Yeah.
Like you're right. There are times where like, oh, like I'm gonna get the knockout next turn, but that doesn't mean that's the only thing you have to think about.
Yeah. I think I need to be like turn start, and then I like do something, and then like initiate middle turn, and then do that, and then the third thing, I'll be like put down a Pokemon, attach that energy. Like,
Yeah.
then I can start playing some cards that I have,
Right.
Like,
Right.
it's not. I just need to make stops, like pit stops for every turn, and not rush myself.
Let me ask you this: real quick, was that the first game you played at this little tournament?
Yeah, I mean, well, I had played all day. Like I had played with y'all for an hour.
But there though, right?
Yeah, there I sat down. That was the first game I played.
All right, so this is at Card Check, and I could be
No,
wrong.
it was at Strike Zone.
Oh, Strike Zone, right? So they've been doing Worlds format tournaments these past couple of weeks now, right?
Yeah.
And that's what they did when you were there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So was this first round?
Yeah.
Okay.
So first round, that happens. I'm like, wow, I'm dumb. I deserve to lose. Like, it's fair. I lost. I lose. Second round, I got a bye, and then the third round, I played a Gyarados that didn't.
You're playing Volcanion.
Yeah, I'm playing Volcanion with one Ho-Oh.
Okay. And you got Guzma and stuff. Like, it's a little bit up to date, right?
Yeah, I have four Guzmas. So like there was 5 switch cards in the deck. There's 2 Floatstones.
Yeah.
2 Floatstones, 2 switches, and 1 Olympia. So I was like, as long as I have 4, if I have 3 Guzmas, that's 3 switch cards, and then I have my Floatstones, that's 5. And I kept 1 switch just because I was like, oh, this would be useful when I don't want a Guzma or when I don't want to do something, So I kept 1 switch, and then I played. So the
Gyarados,
deck. Yeah,
Gyarados.
I played the Gyarados, and I just.
How did you beat Gyarados? Dude?
I set up Ho-Oh. The first thing I did was I put a Ho-Oh out, and then I Kiawe'd the first turn, and then I just Sacred Flamed every turn after that, and he didn't set up a Gyarados. So
what is Sacred Flame?
It does 50 to any Pokemon.
Oh, sweet! So you just get on the Magikarps?
Yeah, every Magikarp that had energy, every Magikarp that was like getting poised to set up was like, it's gone, dude. Like, bye.
Yeah. Let me ask you this: do you think Turtonator's still worth the spot in that deck with Ho-Oh now?
Well, it just depends on how much you care about the guard matchup. Like, if you play the guard matchup, then you have to run Starmie Staryu. Right. So in the deck where in the list, like the only 2 things to get energy out the deck are your Starmie Staryu and your Turtonator. Like, because there's no like, well, there didn't used to be Kiawe, and there's no energy retrieval. So I think you still can run 1 or 2. So what I saw Ryan Sablehouse talking about, I guess it was Sablehouse.
Yeah, that's what it is.
He was saying 2 Ho-Oh, 2 Turtonator, or 2 Turtonator and
3.
Yeah, 3 Volcanion EX, and I was like, ooh, that's a lot of Pokemon. But now that I've played with Ho-Oh, I'm like, okay, well, yeah, it's worth it because it's super good.
And it kind of seems like with Ho-Oh, you use the Kiawe for the Ho-Oh, and then you use the Turtonator for a Shell Trap, and then the GX to get one of your Volcanions in the back to just
set him up for the next turn. Yeah. Because
Yeah.
the way that it's working out is that like for the 50 snipe set up so much stuff. Like I 50 snipe. Okay, well we can move on because the Gyarados match was straightforward. Like I just sniped 6 Magikarps, right?
Yeah.
I sniped 6 Magikarps. The next match was kind of crazy. So I sat down. The game started. The only thing that was on on his active spot was a Remoran, and I was like, Inference here? It's probably Gyarados. I'm just gonna set up like it's Gyarados again. So I Ultra Balls for my Ho-Oh.
It was Gardevoir.
It was Gardevoir, yeah.
Yes, because and sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but like, I don't know. That's why you gotta look at the builds, dude, because you would know that
It's
people
probably
playing
Gardevoir.
Gardevoir are doing the Remoraid auxiliary line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew that, but then I set it up and I was like, oh fuck, I fucked up.
Yeah.
But it didn't really fuck up. Like the fact that I only have one ho-ho means like setting it up was like my best play. So what ended up happening was I took out his first fully set up. I took out his first fully set up. I took out his first fully set up Gardevoir GX. He only hit me once, and I was like, okay, I got a little bit of damage on me. That's fine. I put a Fighting Fury Belt on it. Keep it in the back. But then I sniped Ralts for 50. I sniped. He had set up he didn't get any setup really. He put his Diancie down. Then he played his Rabombi, where you can get 2 energy out of your deck.
Yeah.
With its ability, and then he had his Remoraid down.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, okay, that's 3 of your spots. Like, if you're trying to set up another one, that's going to be really difficult because he had to rare candy the first one up.
Yeah.
So once he did that, he was kind of behind because he didn't set up anything on his bench. So I had my ho-ho fully set up while he was sitting on Ralts's and Corellia's. So I was able to snipe Ralts for 50. That led to I can just it has 50 on it. I can just Phoenix Burn, and I don't even have to steam up. So it's the ho-ho is just such a. It's 50 anywhere is such a good attack. And especially with how many stage 1 Pokemon there are in the game right now, it's perfect. So
especially with Po-Town, if you could Po-Town and
oh god,
spread damage everywhere and then just knock them off.
Yeah,
it'd be pretty good.
It would.
So it sounds like he really didn't get going, right?
Well, he never really got. Yeah, he never really got to Gardevoir down, and it was just that makes I knocked out some DCEs, and I'm like, okay, well, fine, good. This is good for me.
Yeah,
and then
yeah, that's interesting because. Yeah, man, because I want that deck to be good because, like I said, it reminds me of Mega Mewtwo. And I remember, when I was playing Mega Mewtwo, Volcanion was, easy.
Easy, because I have to have 4 on my attach.
Yeah, it's rough. You have 3, and you're at 180, so then the Gardevoir just needs a DC and a regular one, and you're done.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Real quick, for sure, Matt wants to know what kind of shampoo you use, Michael. Me too.
I think I'll get it. Hold on.
Maybe we're born with it.
Oh, maybe it's Maybelline.
No, I actually don't use Maybelline. I use Tresemme.
I think I use Head and Shoulders. That's it.
Yeah, that's the pro stuff right there.
Head and Shoulders.
And for some reason, I will give it to. I think the credit for that one goes to probably Grandpa on Mom's side.
Yeah,
so, that
nice
one he's still got a big hair. So anyway, that's interesting. I mean, look, man, I think
just a good card.
I think Volcanion is just a good solid deck.
Puts up the numbers.
This is a good transition to Worlds. Real quick, and I don't know if the article's up, but if you guys haven't seen it, John Kettler, who's from Dallas originally, but now lives in Houston, put up some articles, a list of what he thought was going to win Worlds. And I think it's pretty accurate. I think those are the 5 big archetypes. He talked about Gardevoir GX, Volcanion, Decidueye, Greninja, and Gardevoir variant, either Espeon Garb or Rampant Garb. And yeah, I think, man, that's Volcanion this weekend, and Volcanion going forward is just too good, man.
Guzma's just perfect card for it. Gila Kiawe is the most ridiculous help that the deck didn't need.
Yeah, sure. That's so weird. I wonder why I don't know why they did that.
Well, it's just because 250 is hard to hit, dude. On a regular Volcanion, that's 4 steam ups. That's 3. No, it's 4 steam ups. On a regular Volcanion, it's 4. But with Turtonator, it's 3, and with Ho-Ho, it's 2. It's just 250. 250 is a big number. There's no way to hit it unless you have Ho-Ho.
Yeah, but the thing is, that makes sense. Like, okay, 250 is a problem, but it takes them a while to get to 250. So, let's say they don't have Rare Candy. It's one turn to bench, one turn another turn for stage one, another turn for stage 3.
Mm-hmm.
So you're still doing damage. So really, by the time they get to stage 2, it's not really 250. And then the other thing is, even if they do Rare Candy, you still have one turn to kind of get ahead a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's like Volcanion is the deck that can do damage early without having to get set up too much.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think this list is right. I think it's
honestly,
this
is exactly the list.
If I had to bet on one deck, it would be Volcanion.
This is almost exactly like the list I ran, except I think I have 4 Brooklet Hills.
Actually, dude, you know what? It'd be close between Volcanion and Decidueye Balfoon, because
I think
it's just the perfect deck. Still, Idlemock is still too powerful.
All right. Yeah. Idlemock's crazy. That's what I was hoping. That's what I was hoping Noivern would be good, at least for this one tournament. But no. Like, that's the only fringe deck that I wanted to work.
I think the thing that is exciting, though, is that nobody really knows the Japanese meta. And so maybe some Japanese player, will be able to surprise everybody because, last year the surprise was Mega, but like here, everyone knows the European players play. Even the Latin American players get on Facebook. But the one thing we don't have a good picture of is the Japanese scene.
It's so crazy. Why is it so? It's so like.
Their format is different. I don't know why.
That's so weird, huh?
Their format is different.
I don't know why. Serious or like?
No, I think it's just
contained within itself and not.
Maybe, yeah, maybe
national,
that's probably a good point. Probably a good point. I don't know why they would just make it uniform. You know what I mean?
Why aren't they just in our league? Like,
yeah. But
I wouldn't mind going to regionals in fucking Japan.
Yeah. Well, so Chaos says there's that secret talk about Mega Ray, and
I don't think there is.
Yeah. Well, so it's not secret. At one point, it was secret, and then one of the dudes from Omnipoke posted a poll about Mega Ray, and then people started to think about Mega Ray. So now it's not so secret. The problem. Oh, and the guys at someone's PC just put up a discussion about the worlds. Their worlds kind of, what decks are good, and their consensus was also that Mega Ray probably isn't a good pick. And I think it's because there are so many field blowers around, and there's so many things that KO can easily do 110.
Yeah.
For shamans, and I forget what the other issue was, but it's just one of those things where
there's so many cards that like deal with it now.
Yeah,
field blowers and
a lot of decks that are running their own stadiums.
Yeah, like the format's so different from Virginia. Like, like 180 is.
And that was the other thing that they mentioned was that since everyone's talking about Ray, people are going to put Soda Widow in the deck. Then you're definitely fucked.
I don't think it's worth taking Soda Widow in your Worlds deck. Like, but I get it. I mean, I see it in like a Decidueye or like a Greninja.
Yeah.
But I think those are the only 2 things that have room for it.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, I'm putting my money on Volcanion. What are you going to put your money
on? Let me look.
I don't like Greninja.
It's not good enough.
Yeah, I think. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if Drampa Garb won again.
That's what I'm thinking. Like Drampa Garb.
Just because so many of these decks are so ability dependent.
Yeah, I mean, what is there? Yeah, it's got to be Drampa Garb. It's got to be
something Garbodor.
Yeah, only because. Yeah, it's because of how many abilities there are. Let's see, what doesn't have abilities that's in that top 4 besides Drampa Garb? Everything else is so ability dependent. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
It'll be fine. It's still a good pick. It's like the only thing that's really controlling right now at all. So yeah, it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine.
Treasure Lynch for the win. And let me ask you this question. We know that a first place regionals win would get you $5,000. We know that a intercontinental win would get you 10,000. Do you know how much a win at the Worlds this weekend gets you?
$25,000.
Yes. 25 G's.
That seems fair.
Yeah, man, it's pretty nice.
So,
Avionico wants to talk about Drimpus Zorark.
I don't know.
What happened to that deck?
I think people got scared of playing dark.
It won Mexico City, and then it was gone. I think Andrew Mahone did decently well with it at Intercontinentals, and then I haven't really seen it since. The other thing that we could have talked about, and I'll just briefly mention it, was that the ARG tournament that you and I both.
Oh shit! I forgot to look up. Let's see if we can find it.
Yeah, so that went down this weekend. You got your invite at the Conroe tournament and during that Easter one, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and then I got mine in February. So there were, from what I remember, there were a couple of good players there that were also going to Worlds. I think Azul placed in top 8. I think what's his name? Xander placed in top 8.
Pamrat was there.
Yeah, so the usual suspects were there, but I don't know that they played their Worlds deck because I don't think that you would, right?
Yeah. Do you want to talk about Crucio on the news?
We can mention it
Did you
real
see
quick.
It was funny.
I saw it. So is that the only reason why you wanted to mention it, or what?
No, I was scrolling through it and it's just funny. It's like Katie Mann's earned spot in Pokemon World Championships. I'm like, honestly, it's like fifth time going.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's way better than that.
Yeah. Yeah. So I did see it, and I'm going to tell you this little story from my high school days that have since kind of jaded me a little bit toward
you don't like
those local TV news, news. Right?
News, man?
Have you ever seen Nightcrawler?
Yeah.
So you know how the producer is literally having sex with Jake Gyllenhaal's character in exchange for salacious video to put on their nightly news for ratings.
Yeah.
That's what that video of Brad reminded me of. Because there's a way to do that story. There's two ways to do that story, right? You say, hey, look, this thing that people think is a waste of time or a stupid hobby or is just for fun is actually something that can be, for some people, a career, right? Because if you win let's say 3 regionals the first half of the season, that's 15,000. If you win another 3 second half, that's 30,000. And if you win Worlds, it's 20 or 25 or 30. That's like $60,000, right, in 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
So you could do it from that perspective and say, hey, this is actually kind of serious.
This is something to respect.
Right. The same way that the media had to come around to Dota and esports and StarCraft. At first it was oh, these idiot gamers are just playing games and they're just wasting time. And then it was oh shit, they actually make more than professional athletes in some instances.
Yeah.
They had to do that on HBO. I think it's called Real Talk or Real Sports with Brian Gumbel or something like that. So that's one way to do the story is hey, this thing is actually a little bit more competitive, more serious, and more complicated than it seems to be upon first impression.
Yeah.
But that's not what they did. It was this. Oh, hey, here's a man who qualified for the Pokemon World Championship. What is that?
Idiot.
Yeah, and it's oh, I can't understand this. He's just talking nerd speak over me. And I was kind of frustrated, tilted by it a little bit, just because it's you're a fucking journalist, and you are giving into you are part and parcel of the problem of
Let's see.
local media. It's just like, hey, someone was murdered tonight in your neighborhood, or watch out for
Dangerous
the,
predators.
yeah, who is selling ice cream in your neighborhood, and they make so I just a little pissed by it, and I feel,
all right, shit, Brewster, you're on blast, man. Fuck you.
Is that his name?
That's the guy who did it. Oh, you know what? I think I applied to KPFC.
It's just such garbage. I don't know.
I can tell you from going to school.
Is that what they teach you to do?
No, they don't. They say go actually do good work. Please do good work. And it's just the way I don't like local news stuff at all. It doesn't feel respectable. It never feels good.
Yeah, and it's kind of like when it rains for an hour. They'll go, and there's no
flooding. It's raining! Holy fucking shit.
They'll send somebody out there in the whole Weather Channel get up, and it's sprinkling outside, and there's a little puddle of water. And they'll show people putting cones around the puddle of water, hey guys, it's very serious out here. You should stay indoors. Don't leave unless you have to. And there's nothing serious.
I feel at this point I have to play it.
If you want to, go ahead. You should play it.
All right, let's go 2 minutes.
I'm gonna get mad now, dude. This is supposed to be a chill stream. Now you're making me mad.
We're talking about the Pokemon trading card.
It's playing. You gotta watch it.
Circuit is about to leave for the World Championship. He spoke with our Chip Brewster about this trip. Chip.
How's it going, Chip?
The World Championship. This is the game that has brought that man on all expense-paid trips.
I want to put my mic on so you can hear it. But
Australia. Tomorrow he leaves for California, but today we caught up with him to talk about this growing community.
It's a growing community, dude.
It's pretty surreal, honestly.
That's what we got.
Coach had never imagined as a kid that Pokemon
never ever in his
propel him
life
to the world stage.
21 years ago, I guess now, right when it started, my parents bought me the Game Boy, the original Pokemon Blue, I believe, and
at least he gets to wear someone's PC shirt on this shit.
16-year-old Bradley and
that's
one
true, but
with friends.
Just went to the store.
I'm gonna wait.
Didn't want to play Yu-Gi-Oh, and Pokemon was the other thing there, so we kind of just went with it.
Now, 10 years later, Bradley is 5th best in the last Pokemon the Card Game World Championship and is gearing up for another World Tournament run. Not familiar with the game? Well, who better to learn from?
First, we have the Vulpix, which
usually you need an
This is it. This is the part where it gets good, where they speed it up.
This says you need a grass energy, grass double colorless. This one says you don't need any energy to attack. And for the attack, it'll let us search our deck for any two Pokemon we want.
Whoa. Let me try and sum it up. You use your deck of cards to attack your opponent's deck, knock out 6 of their cards, and you win. It's a game which Bradley says has doubled in popularity in the last 2 years and has plenty of room to grow.
Is it over yet?
Inviting,
no.
Welcoming, and helpful to newer players. So, I didn't know anything about the game I was playing with, honestly, really bad.
And it's not just the World Championship.
This
is the game that has brought that man on all expense-paid trips to Hawaii, London, Brazil, Australia. Tomorrow he leaves for California, but today we caught up with him to talk about this growing community.
Oh shit, my bad. I accidentally skipped forward. Let's see.
The winner of that World Championship gets 25 grand.
Yeah, what do they say at the end? I want to know what those.
Fascinating, huh?
You never know what's going on out there.
You never know what's going on out there. You never know.
It's so stupid. You never know what idiots are up to out there.
Yeah.
Fucking nerds. Man, it makes me so mad, dude. It makes me so mad, man.
You never know what's going on out there, dude. No shit. Brad's cool.
So
actually,
done it in Missouri City.
I actually care, respect him, like Brad. He actually takes the time to be like, oh, hey, Michael, how you doing?
That's because you drove up with him and his crew to Virginia, right?
Yeah. So I like him, but it's just it sucks that the way they covered it was so bad.
Yeah, and I feel same. I haven't spoken to him myself, but he's chill, right?
Yeah, he's cool.
So yeah, man, that makes me mad, dude.
Yeah, and honestly, just because it's weird to have someone I'll say oh, he's a really good player, so I respect his play. I see how he plays. Just be I don't know, not get shredded on news, but just be put in a position where it's unsavory. Because it's congrats on your work and how hard you've worked, but we're gonna say your shit sucks. It's Yeah. So that's just local news stuff, but whatever. Where were we at? So the breakdown for I had it up here.
We were talking about the ARG results, and
Yeah.
one real last quick thing on that subject is it's one of those things where it reminds me of, and I might have mentioned this before, but like that's how you know that the scene is still kind of in its, I don't want to say infancy because it's been around for a long time, but like it's not quite as big yet as like a Magic or like a Hearthstone even. It's still kind of like on the bubble of blowing up.
Yeah.
And I think, that stuff like that doesn't really help. But again, who knows what goes on out there. So
yeah, it's rough. Because like, yeah, I mean, everyone I've met seems like pretty straightforwardly normal. Like, it's like, whatever. But let's talk about this. So there was top 18, top 16, top 8 was Espeon, Garb first, Decidueye Vileplume second, Gyarados third, Greninja fourth.
Okay.
And then the rest of the top 8 is Espeon, Garb, Mega Ray, Gyarados, Decidueye.
Yeah, I think no one's playing their World Stick yet.
Yeah.
So I think those results are people playing it safe, people playing something that's known. They're not going to give away their secret tech till Worlds. It seems like it would have been a pretty sweet event to go to because they do that team tournament Friday, they do the invite tournament Saturday, and then they do an open tournament Sunday. So just a lot of testing, especially if you didn't get to go to Worlds or didn't qualify for Worlds. It would have been a decent event. I think, frankly, that's how a lot of people treat it. It's kind of like the, it's kind of like if you don't make like for March Madness, if you don't make the NCAA,
go to a cup game.
Right, you go to the NIT, right? If you don't make the big bracket, so it's kind of like that. And it sucks that their stream sucked.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I don't want to get in it. I don't care. I do care.
So here's the example I would give. Right, you have the Magic Pro Tour streams,
so
and that
beautiful.
Those things are legit as fuck.
$1,000 productions.
Right, and it's like it looks like these little rooms. It's dimly lit, but like it looks like the Vegas kind of Vegas professional shows.
Mm-hmm.
They get the camera. They get the camera on the board state, the camera on their faces, the camera on everything. The transitions are sweet. So that's the official. That's the official one, right? And then the secondary one, Star City Games. It's not as legit, but it's pretty legit.
It's still pretty good.
It matches any of your normal quality streams.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't have that in Pokemon yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it was just frustrating. Like, if they really like, I know it takes a lot to put on a tournament, and I know it takes a lot to like get everyone there and have your organization do good, but to have one person just like, oh, I'm just going to talk over the game. And then that's it. Like, literally, you just need one more person to care enough about the game. Like, they had some casting at the end of the day, but when the stream was 90%, like, or 80% people staring at a mat,
and the music.
And the music was, like, super hyper and atrocious. It was just frustrating because I offered. I mean, they asked me to stop, and I stopped casting. And I'm not gonna say I'm like, oh, I'm the god tier caster. Why don't they let me fucking cast it? Like, I get that, but just like, oh, why not let this guy help you? Like, I had like 3 people watching, so like, at no point was I like stealing viewers. If anything, they were watching the stream while I talked over the original stream. So I don't know. It peeved me a little bit, but I understand they want to protect their stream or whatever. But if you
fuck me, I think this weekend anyway.
Yeah.
Just like don't restream it, but you and I can just talk over it Sunday or something like that.
Yeah.
Not a problem doing anything like that.
So maybe next time I'll just be like, fuck it. I don't care.
Or just don't say anything and just start it.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, so we'll see. I mean, that's happened before with like other regionals that didn't have casting. It was like someone was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna," or it was the Brazil stuff that was like in Portuguese. So
gotcha.
Someone's like, "I'll just cast it in English."
Yeah. Okay.
I could have just cast it in English.
One more thing before we do this set, real quick. We got some expanded stuff in the mail. Well, it's in the mail. I don't got it yet. We're gonna have to be playing with Darkrai. You get to play with Volcanion, Ray, and Nightmarch. I think to see what's what with those decks. Brad did write an article on someone's PC, and I think he said right now the kind of 3 big decks are Shriven and Break, Darkrai, and maybe Nightmarch, and it's going to be one of those 3. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll talk a little bit more because there's a cup coming up soon. It's going to be expanded. Maybe we can even stream the practice tournament or check, but just see what's up.
Yeah, I mean that'd be dope. Yeah. Either way, I think we'll be doing something this Sunday. There's no league Sunday at Strike Zone, so because they're doing
we'll figure it out.
They're trying to get people to watch the Worlds tournament, which was like, oh, that's kind of cool, but I don't know. I don't have 9 hours like I did when I was at NAIC to watch the stream, So
right.
It's less like being at NAIC to watch that stream was dope, but I don't think I would.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I don't know if I'll be able to watch it from home with too much of without caring too much, but.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, it's not like you have to study it because
the format's dead.
Changed.
Yeah. Right. Which is weird. I just want it to be end of October. So I can be like, oh, here's the format. Or like, here's one more set, and then I get a break. I feel like the first format that we were in until like Sun and Moon came out, that lasted like forever. That was like months.
It did last a long ass time, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
So hopefully we get that. We're getting a bunch of follows. Shout out to that. But yeah, let's go to PTCGO, right?
Yeah. I actually switched over to my map book, so you can pull yours up on your end.
Okay.
And I have to download this app real quick. What set are we doing?
Steam Siege, which is like Volcanion Siege.
Yeah, that might be like just Volcanion is the only thing worth getting at in here.
Yeah.
While you're pulling that stuff up, for sure, Matt says that Marsh Toolbox will wreak havoc. So my thoughts are a little. Marshadow, yeah. Marshadow, Vortex. I'm sorry, Marshadow GX, Jolteon EX, and Glaceon EX.
Matt, I played against that last weekend. Not this weekend, but the weekend before this. And it's fucking dumb. It's too good. Yeah. If you don't bench any Pokemon, like, you just can't attack.
Or if their guy doesn't?
If they don't, yeah. So what he will do is he'll put his Marshadow down, and he'll try to, like, hit.
Yeah.
He'll hit you for, like, his Flash Ray, right? Like, since Volcanion only runs basics, like, I couldn't do anything. Like, he was just sitting there. And you have to run. Everyone take a Pokemon Ranger or a Hexmaniac, because holy shit. That sucked.
Yeah.
Because it's only because I didn't have either of those cards that I was like, oh, I'm in trapped land. Like, I actually don't.
Yeah. And it'll be probably a little bit better expanded, too.
Yeah.
Because Battle Compressor, you just play it, you get a Jolteon, Glaceon in there, or something. And something else, maybe, like even a Lele or something like that, and you are good to go. All right, so I'm going to pull this up on my collection. Now. Upset over what?
How they did Brad dirty, man.
It made me mad, and I didn't see anything, and I saw the comments coming up, and I was like, I hope someone makes that point, because it's making me a little mad. And I'll tell you a story real quick. So you remember Adobe, they did...
did they get Act Deck stuff?
No, so Adobe, they did...
Adobe News.
1 second, dude. Yeah, they did Adobe News, right?
Yeah.
Is the first card you're seeing Hoppip?
I'm not there yet. Let me get to my.
Okay. So Adobe, they did Adobe News, and they had this one segment. I forgot what it was called, but it was this girl. She would walk around cafeteria.
Walking with Jay Johnson.
Yeah. Okay. So she would walk around the cafeteria and ask questions, and then they would put it in a funny little, montage for Adobe News. So one day she comes up to me and she's like, "Hey, Luis, what are the 3 branches?" And I'm sitting there like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" She said, "What are the 3 branches?" I'm like, well, I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
Yeah.
Turns out the actual question was, what are the 3 branches of government? Right? Oh, easy, right?
Yeah.
Executive, legislative, and judicial. But I was like, 3 branches? What the fuck are you talking about? So she asked everybody, what are the 3 branches? And everyone on camera was like, what? But when it comes up on Adobe News the next Thursday, so you can hear it in the video, like edited over. What are the 3 branches of government?
Oh god!
It's like, wow, that is really embarrassing. We're on ACTEC and the debate team, and it looks like, and fucking AP history, AP government, and it looks like we don't know what the 3 branches of government are. So that little segment also reminded me of that, which also makes me.
It's okay. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna do plasma blast, plasma freeze.
No, that's way. Dude. We can stare at those ultra rare, secret rare ultra balls from plasma freeze.
Let's see what I want to do here. I want to apply. Okay, Tangela, is that what you got?
Let me see what I got first, real quick. I have hop it. So if I filter,
I have Tangela.
Steam Siege.
Hop It's number 2. Make sure you have owned and not owned clicked.
Oh, show not owned. There we go. Okay, we're good. All right, I'm just gonna kind of skim through these until I see something.
I actually have no clue when Baby Lily comes out. But okay, Tangela.
Dude, Grass is dead.
Rest in peace. Slam.
I mean, I like that Leaf Storm, but it's too many energy, and the only grass decks are running Felicipod.
Yeah.
And then there's Arceola to heal damage if you like.
Acerola.
Yeah.
What's it called? So the guy I played Gardevoir, played Acerola, and he picked it. He was like, he's about to pick his stuff. I was like, oh wait, you don't have any damage on you. Like, oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
But he was he seemed like he was like a Yu-Gi-Oh player who was just playing Pokemon.
Yeah. I don't know that. Maybe this again, Mega Line will still be good. I mean,
I almost lost to it once.
Yeah, it was good in the old format, but again, there's no plants. What does the break do? Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I guess you don't need energy. So what do you play? Ace Trainer, right?
Yeah.
4 cards.
I'll put it in, but I don't think it's really.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of Pokemon will have a choice band or something like that attached to them, so maybe you can do 120 for free. Puzzles with time.
Still, there's better turn 1 decks, like or stage 1 decks, like just play Gillespie if you're gonna play.
Yeah.
Mega.
I would write it down just because it's a decent line, but.
All right. What is the first one called? Yanma.
I would just put Yen Mega Break line.
All right. Let me go to my Guide to Worlds. Should I make my Guide to World public?
No.
Right? It just can't.
It's a secret deck.
This is all secret strategies. Maybe once I get to Worlds, I can be like, here's the guide I used.
Yeah, that's true.
Once I get to Worlds.
There's actually there are a lot of interesting dual types in here that could be good for Rainbow Road, but the problem is they're stage 1s or stage 2s. They're not basics.
Let's see.
What do you think about this Ponyta?
May I put 3 Pokeball cards from your discard pile to your hand? What are you talking about?
But I think it's Pokeball though.
3 Pokeball.
It's not Ultra Ball.
Yeah, I know.
Pokeball is flip a coin.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you have 3 chances.
Nah, that's broken. I mean, it's not useful. Ponytail, I think, is the next useful one. How do you think that would work in a Volcanion deck?
It wouldn't.
Why not?
It's just too. It's an energy for 2 energy. I don't know. I just think that you don't ever have a turn to attack to get 2 cards because it's not enough cards to get back in your hand.
Could you do? What do you think about this Infernape? Like run a Volcanion Infernape line?
Flare up. If you have fewer than 10 energies, you discard this attack does nothing. Holy shit.
It's like a late game, right? Late game 1 price attacker.
I can get 5 energy in the discard quick. Like, Battle Compressor.
Oh, that's true. But you're not going to run at stage 2 when expanded.
Yeah. I actually have 3 of those. I might look at that. That's dope.
You write it down if you want. I'm not going to write it down.
I mean, I'm never going to play it in like a tournament, but
yeah,
for like messing with people and.
Yeah, obviously you need. Skipping ahead a little bit, you need a Volcanion. Let me see real quick. Are we still frozen? Do you know if we're frozen?
Frozen?
Yeah.
Are we frozen?
Someone said we might be frozen.
The stream froze, by the way. Oh, what? I'm dropping frames. Rip.
Mundane ship.
I think I'm alright. I feel like I'm okay.
Let me play it. See what it's looking like.
The stream?
Yeah.
I think it's fine. I got a green light on my shit, so when I have a green light, that's normally good stuff.
Yeah, it just might be because you're connected to the server, or we both are.
Yeah, for Skype.
Yeah, I think we actually are dropping frames a little bit. I'm actually going to shut mine off and let it catch up for a little while.
Yeah.
You can do the same if you want. I might just pull up the. Maybe
it's because I'm on like Twitch and Skype and stuff.
Yeah.
Let me close out Twitch. I can close out Twitch.
Yeah, let's look at
Google Docs. I'm on Google Docs. Where's my? I'm gonna go to your stream chat.
Okay, I think we're getting good.
Yeah, Manny says it's good, so I trust him.
Okay.
So
yeah, I think the Volcanion line is worth picking up.
All right, hold up 1 second. You only Talonflame break.
So actually, while we get kind of caught up here, I'm going to go through the chat. Mundane Ship. I don't think I've seen you before. Thanks for watching. If you played this, so he says I played against someone who was playing 4 Plasma Freeze Ultra Balls earlier, still beat him with a cheap deck. That's the thing, man. Max rarity don't make a difference. So if you can do it, you can do it. Some people like to get max rarity, but I don't know. At the end of the day, it doesn't make a difference. So
Pyroar. I'm gonna catch up. Pyroar. Search your deck for 5 energy, attach it to this Pokemon. Before doing damage, discard all Pokemon tools attached to your active Pokemon. Your opponent's active Pokemon. That's kind of cool. Power Break. This does 50 damage to itself. No, thank you. Volcanion in every form.
Yep.
There's a hollow Volcanion? Why don't I have hollow Volcanions? Do I have hollow Volcanions? No, I have reverse hollow Poké League. That's cool. Volcanion EX, the Steam mode. I mean, most people know what Steam mode does. I don't know if that's worth explaining.
Why did I never see this Clawitzer in early? That's kind of cool, actually. It reminds me of the Gardevoir GX ability.
What is it? You may move, attach special energy from your hand to one of your Mega Evolutions. That's actually dope.
Yeah, but no one's playing Megas.
Yeah.
All right, let me know when you get to Flaffy.
All right, let me go through these. All right, we got Meditine, Discard as many cards as you like from your hand. Heal 10 damage for each. Okay, that's dumb. Minus 10 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. That's dumb. Sticky Shot. Nope. After reading that, I don't want to play it. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon. Okay, that's not that bad. Oh, actually. Water Gun. Razor Shell. If the damage from this attack reduces your Pokemon's active HP. Oh, what? That's kind of dope. Launcher. Mega Boost. Lock On. The defending Pokemon can't retreat during your turn or the opponent's next turn. Attacks is increased by 120. Okay. Oh, that's ridiculous. Have a look. Flip a coin. If heads and energy attached to your opponent's Pokemon, discard an energy. Discard the top 3 cards from your deck. For each water, discard the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. That's dumb. Thunderwave. Flaffy. Thundershock for 50. Ampharos. Once
Dude, you're way behind, bro.
Yeah. Once during your turn, you may put 3 damage counters on one of your Pokemon's EX Pokemon. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's just I don't know the. I mean, who plays? There's not a lot of EXs right now.
Yeah. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 40 more damage, so you can do 120. If you don't do 120, you paralyze them. That's fine. Not enough HP for stage 2.
Yeah. I like the Hoopa. I like the Hoopa in a format with those Gyarados. I don't know that it's going to be any. I mean, maybe it's good actually with Potown and damage spreading and stuff. Like, well, maybe we could go with Honchko Dex or something. I like the Hoopa from Steam Siege.
Portal Strike.
Hyperspace Punch.
Oh, okay. This attack does 20 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. That's not that bad.
Yeah.
But there's something before it that's worth looking at.
No.
Put one of them into your hand. Eerie Wave. Your opponent's Pokemon is confused. Discard 2 cards for attached to this Pokemon. Transfer Pain. Oh.
I like the Toxicroak. Just.
Isn't Galvantula in Rainbow Road?
Say that again.
Galvantula?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
I think it's in Rainbow Road.
Yeah. Most of the big Rainbow Road decks were all stage 1s. So probably stage. I mean, they're all basics. Sorry, but a lot of these are stage 1s, and I don't know that Rainbow Road will work well with that.
Yeah.
So for sure, Matt, I can tell you that I will give you $1 million if Emma Coney's Doduo ends up in a deck that wins Worlds, because it's not.
I mean, it's super good attack.
It
has 50 HP though, which is rough. But.
Yeah, it's just not. It's not legal for play. And I don't know what song I would sing even if I did use that attack. Mm-hmm. Do you know where you found the info on the ARG? And can you find it real quick and post it in the chat for AMC?
I'll show you where it was. I'm gonna flip back. I actually might have just closed it out. Let me see. Control Shift T. Control Shift T. Control Shift T. Okay, now I'm in a loop. I found it on Hey Fonte. So let me see if I can pick it back up. Hey Fonte. But yeah, it was worth looking at.
Yeah, I like. So I'm skipped all the way to Yveltal and Yveltal Break. And I like the Baleful Night attack on the Yveltal Break. Tell me what you think.
Darkness Blade?
No, for the break.
This attack does 30 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon that has any damage counters on it. Just kind of dope.
Yeah, there's a bunch of good like play with damage counter cards in this set. So I would write down the Yveltal Break. I don't know about Steelix.
Too many energy.
Yeah, and then
I think Mega Steelix was like one of the first rares that I got out of a pack, and I was like, wow,
yeah.
I did it. Mega Steelix. Garbage Town. Garbage Town.
I like that Bastiodon.
Bastiodon?
That could work well in like a Ninetales deck.
During your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon is attacked, put damage counters equal to the damage done. Oh, that's dope.
Even if it's knocked out.
Even if it's knocked out. That's actually dope.
Yeah.
150 damage.
I like it.
It's such weird art. This attack does 10 more damage for each of your bench Pokemon that has any damage counters on it. Okay, that's not that bad. That's not good. Huh. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. What's next? Where are you at?
Probably the McGear now. I'm looking online, but
Cobalion.
yeah, I don't know the Cobalion is any good. McGear now obviously is good for text in Metagross decks. That's probably the main use.
Mm-hmm.
Still legal for that stuff.
Yeah.
Mega Gardevoir. So I actually think Mega Gardevoir might be like a sleeper play for Worlds because of Darkrai. So for 2 energy, you could do potentially 150 with the Despair Ray. You know, just keep deleting. Keep.
Use the Darkrai.
Keep discarding the Darkrai's and just keep bringing them back out.
Ah, that's actually dope. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I think it might be. I wouldn't be surprised if someone tries it out. I think it's a little interesting. And then Xerneas, I think Xerneas is perfect for.
Mega Quarry doesn't run. The Gardevoir GX doesn't run any Xerneas.
Yeah, it should.
It doesn't. There's no room. There's no room.
Okay, that's not true because a lot of the Gardevoir decks are running that Deancey that searches your deck for something to evolve.
But you can evolve into your.
You can get fucking.
It's better attack. It's a better attack.
You could, dude. It's like speeding up Mega Mewtwo. That is Xerneas.
Yeah.
I would stick that in there, start it with that, and just like get energy on the board, unless I'm playing like Tapu Koko GX.
Yeah.
And then just bring somebody up who can wreck. I like the 2 Xerneas in Steam
What
Siege.
is
I think
the Pokemon that does? Oh, it's Brixen.
I don't know.
It does damage for every energy on the board. It's a stage 2.
That's a one prize attacker in a deck that's all GX and Lele's.
Yeah, the Xerneas would be dope.
I like Geomancy for Mega Gardevoir.
Lifestream's pretty good too.
Yeah, you're right. If you could find it late game and just put damage on the board. I don't know that people use talent, so I've skipped ahead a little bit. I don't know that Talonflame is still being played. It might be, but
there was like a little hype around it, like right after NAIC, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah. Halucha.
Halucha. Rest in peace, Dragon Energy. Dragon Energy gets reprinted in the next set. I'm redeeming my code now, PogChamp. Hey. Sorry, I gotta read all these. So there's Talonflame, Halucha, which is a switch card, but it has a garbage attack. I mean, it's just the Lysander if you don't.
I like Captivating Pokepuff. I think you can get some interesting shenanigans.
I'm telling you, it's a great card.
Play it and then parallel them.
Play it and then don't let them play Lele's.
Yeah, play it turn 1, screw them from their lay-lays.
Yeah, because they don't get to do the effects of stuff.
Right.
During your turn when you play this. Let me see, read lay. Let me read a lay in my hand. Yeah, when you play this Pokemon from your hand, when you play it, not when you get it played from the thing.
So I'm just going to throw this out there real quick. We are coming up to the end of the set. If you got any questions, stuff you want us to look at, just type them in the chat now, and we'll get to them.
Link Blast. It's not a good attack at all.
Where are you at?
I'm just looking at Mega Gardevoir. The other Mega Gardevoir is still good. What's the other one?
The Gardevoir EX?
The other Mega Gardevoir. There's Despair, and then there's the other one.
Oh, Brilliant Arrow.
Which does that do?
I don't know what set that's from though, because it's not from this one. Yeah. It's like 30 for every fairy energy on the field.
Okay, that's good.
I don't know what's it. That is Generations. So yeah, I guess it's still legal. Yeah, I mean that one still might be good. So Captivating Pokepuff. I like Ninja Boy. Mm-hmm. Especially in decks that will run an Espeon. So,
oh, you mean for Devolve?
Yeah, to just like Ninja Boy into Espeon for the game, or Ninja Boy for a Lele or something like that. Yeah. If your actives aren't really working out, the problem is that like you can only Ninja Boy into another basic.
Yeah, and
so a lot of the decks are going forward are.
I could use a Ninja Boy.
Yeah, you can Ninja Boy. Tapu Bulu, Tapu Koko, can Ninja Boy. I like Ninja Boy for a lot of reasons. So I think you need it, and obviously you need Pokemon Ranger. Everybody does. So,
I think you run Hex.
Yeah,
Hex or Ranger for sure. It's at that point again where you just need to run one of the two.
Yeah,
I'm just worried that the Marshadow box is like.
Yeah, it's good.
It's sad that it's good.
It's good. The only thing I'll say about the toolbox decks are that like one deck, I think in Orlando, or maybe a regional just before or right after that, did well, like top 16, maybe top 8. But like I don't know that any of the toolbox decks ever did any better than top 16 or
that's
top 8.
That's why I think this time. That's why it's like as long as you play a Ranger or a Hex. You can win the game.
Yeah, and a lot of decks are playing Ranger or Hex. So, Hex is gone
after this set.
Hex is gone, dude. Yeah, so Ranger.
So September 9th, everyone play Marshadow box and hope they don't play their Ranger promos that they got.
Yeah. There's also at the end here. There's a full art Sycamore. Sycamore's still legal, so you probably want to play that if you can.
Yeah.
Let's see. For sure, Matt, Dragon Energy gets a reprint. I don't know. Does it get a reprint?
No, it doesn't. I just wish.
I haven't seen that it does. I think it's gone. So it's a Roaring Skies card. I haven't seen any news that it's getting reprinted. Have you seen anything or what?
No, I just think that it's like the fact that they printed Noivern GX. I'm not sure there are any Sun and Moon dragons. Besides Noivern?
Yeah, there's not. Well, no, there's the Dragonair Dratini Dragonite line.
Yeah.
And there's one or two other ones I think that are also.
Because if they print enough dragon, then they might, and if they do, it's worth. Noivern will be worth playing.
Yeah.
Because I just want to play Quaking Punch. I just want to play Quaking Punch so bad.
But you don't need a Dragon Energy for that. You just need.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you're talking about
standard.
Right. You're talking about expanded for Quaking Punch and Giratina.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope. That might be dope.
I'm saying it's gonna be good. I wanna try it out at least. Like I wanna play Giratina. Like that's probably the next thing I'll build on. PTCGO is Seismitoad.
Yeah.
And then I will build
Hypnotoxic Laser.
Yeah. Dumb stuff. But see.
I think that's it for that set. You got any last minute thoughts?
Let me see.
Or
AMC MIleex.
Yeah, they need the ARG results.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull them up right here. I'm gonna close out my Pokemon Go.
Yeah, one thing I'll say is I looked into that deck. I looked at that deck when we were kind of looking at some stuff to order for expanded, the Seismitoad Giratina, and it could be good. I mean, no Giratina, they can't play Special Energy, they can't play Stadiums unless they get a Ranger in, and Quickie Punch is what no items, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's really good. So.
I don't think it has Quickie Punch. It has something else, but it does the Quickie Punch.
Yeah.
Stuff. Maybe it wasn't.
It does a little bit. It does like 30 damage too. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe it was in Burbank. But yeah, if you go to Burbank or Fonte, which I'll just finish doing what I'm doing. But yeah, anyone who's traveling to Worlds, good luck. No one.
Yeah.
Or playing in the Anaheim Open. Good luck with that.
Yeah, were you able to find the ARG?
Let me search the group one more time.
It might be on the actual website, dude. I'm gonna see if we can.
Well,
find
it was like a post someone had made. I don't know, but if you go back to if you go when I post the end of the stream, if you go back to where I was, you can figure out who posted it. See, because it must have been Hey Fonte. Like, I don't know why I would know. Just looked up Hey Fonte.
Let's see.
All right, I'm gonna run through the people who followed today.
Yeah, shout them out. I'm gonna try and find this list for this guy in the background.
All right, we got holy shit, yo, we did a bunch. We got Matt, Pineapple King, Mr. All War, The Uterus, Sander Gaming, Play Z, Apple Tesla, Duculito X2, Mr. Popgun, Plagued Lord, Enderbrine, Craig Bro, Avionic 1, Betez Manville 82, what's up? Mundane Ship, Gabriel Maroski, Basso Jeans, TB Cardi, Aaron White, Nerdichrist, Dixie Shadows, Articuno Umbreon, and Welch42. Thanks for the stuff. I mean, the results is different because there was like, they had like, oh, I'm gonna look at it. You got him? Did you get him?
Yeah, I don't know that I see the deck list though. Oh yeah, the deck list. It's all in there.
All right, cool. Well,
actually, I need to bookmark this page.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna check it out.
I was gonna say I can do some analysis on it. Oh, swagger, like actual lists.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
We can look at our homies' handwritings.
So one more thing. Do you know how it works for day 2 for Worlds?
Day 2, you just play day 2. You don't play day 1.
You don't play day 1. That's
you don't
sweet.
play day 1. You get a day 2.
You have to make it. You have to do well enough at day 1 to get into day 2.
Yeah.
How many rounds do you have to win in day 2? Do you know?
I don't know. I imagine you start out with some equalized number of points. Maybe everyone starts at 0, and then you just have to play like the last 6 rounds.
And it's so sweet. You don't have to pick your deck till you start day 2.
Oh, for reals?
You just go scout the tables and pick your deck then.
That's OP.
Yeah.
Who's top 5, top 4, top 5, top 16, top 8? Top 8 gets world invites? I don't remember.
What do you mean?
Who gets day 2 invites?
Oh, top 16 in the region.
All right.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So,
that's crazy.
I'm excited for it. You and I should maybe you can stream. We could just talk over it. People want to come hang out.
I don't mind talking over the Pokemon.
Yeah.
One, because enough people will be watching that. It's like whatever.
Yeah. And then I think the game plan. So next Saturday there's a cup.
Yeah.
Expanded.
Are we gonna have enough decks?
I gotta figure that out this weekend.
Okay.
And I need to get in. We need to get in practice. I think you just stick with Volcanion.
Yeah. Do you think we're gonna do double Volcanion?
Shoot, I might do it too. It's such a good deck, man.
Yeah.
But I want to test Ray, test Darkrai, test Night March, and Volcanion. So we got to come up with a schedule to practice it out and see what's what.
Yeah.
So that's all I got for the night. At some point in the show, I would like to. I have a post your social media stuff. So I got a Twitter. I'm trying to keep up to date.
You're gonna tweet. What's your Twitter?
Yeah.
I can add a text file right now.
Yeah, it's just at Luis Steven Baez.
Text at Luis Steven Baez. Mine's less forward. Mine's at MP Baez 12. I'll make a title slide for us.
Yeah.
And I'll post that next time.
So yeah, I just post about. Well, I haven't really posted a lot yet because I only have 10 followers. But and then I have on my Twitter, there's a link to my Tumblr page where I'm posting like all the legal writings that I do, and I'm also keeping track of like our thoughts and expenses as the.
Do you have the expanded expenses?
Yeah, I have everything in it. Well, no, I got to update that. So,
all right.
Just kind of like keeping track of all my thoughts in one place.
All right. If you got here from the Houston page, thanks. If you didn't, we got 10 people in here, 13 people.
Yeah,
Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, it's mostly the raffle, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that's whatever.
Come for the raffle, stay for the top.
Thanks a lot, Foxy. We really appreciate it.
We'll try and give some more stuff out. I have a huge ass stack of like Burning Shadows and Guardians Rising we need to get through.
Yeah, I'm thinking about going through the codes thing and like eating 100 and trying to trade up for Seismitoad, trade up for expanded Darkrai.
Yeah, so I think that's it, man. You and I.
So what decks are we possibly playing in expanded? What's possible?
Mega Rick. Well, and when I say by possible, there's only one of.
Okay.
Right? So two people can't play the same.
Yeah. What are our possibilities?
Yeah. So real quick, let me link for sure, Matt, to the Houston group. That's a new group. All right. So possibility number one, Volcanion. You saw the list that Ron Stablehouse played in Toronto. That seemed pretty consistent, right?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Well, the only thing, okay, I'm going to pull it up, right? I'll pull up the Stablehouse list.
It's a good fucking list.
Let me look it up. Pokemon Toronto. It's a list, yes.
It's a good fucking list.
I just think it's the only thing for me, it's like it's not a list that matters, it's old.
It's only 3 cards off though from being up to date.
Yeah, but I don't know what to cut. I don't know.
Yeah, you got to make the call. Take out Lysander because you can't play those. So there's 2 cards. Switch them with Guzma.
I can play Lysanders.
I guess you could, but take him out anyway because Guzma's better.
Yeah, let me pull this list up and I'll run through it. Hey, Vixie Shadows. Yeah, it's Vixie Shadows is someone from the Conroe League.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Well, we've been there a lot.
Or the Conroe, where we go to play in Conroe, if you know. I don't like saying people's names if they don't want their names on there. So.
Pikachu's Birthday Bash, Children's Museum of Houston.
Hey.
Saturday, August 19th.
That's the Houston stuff we're talking about. The important Houston meta.
That is Pikachu Birthday Bash.
Maybe they'll give out those promos, yo.
Yeah.
Those Houston birthday promos.
So
what is possible?
It's fucking dope. It's a good list.
So we'll go through it. 4 Volcanion EX, 3 Volcanion, 2 Shaman, Staryu, Execute. Okay, why is Execute in here?
It's an easy discard. Like, because a lot of the cards for Ultra Ball.
Oh, so I can do like Starmie.
Dowsing Machine. Right.
Okay. Jirachi EX.
That's a Lele.
Okay.
No, well.
Hoopa.
Yeah.
Keldeo. This one's Skyfield.
You don't need Keldeo anymore because of Guzma.
Alright. Karen. Blacksmiths.
Blacksmith and Super Energy Retrieval and Dowsing Machine. So clutch for Volcanion.
Super Energy Retrieval. Discard 2 Executes. And put 4 cards from a discard pile. That's so many energy, dude.
That's good.
So I would run 1 Blacksmith, 1 Kiawe.
Yeah. and then switch Lysander for Guzma.
Yeah. It's only compressors. Do we have 8 compressors?
I have enough compressors for you, I believe.
Okay.
Does that one run 4?
It runs 2.
Okay, we have enough.
Okay. Okay, it's a good list. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to have Polaris's. Like, it's one of those things. Like, if you have it, good. If you don't, like, that's all right.
I think we have it. We'll have it.
Okay. Dowsing machine. Do we have dowsing machines?
Yeah, I got it.
Discard 2 from your hand. Put a trainer card from your discard pile into your hand. That's OP. Is that a trainer card?
Yeah, it's any trainer. Yeah, it's an A spec, so you can only have one of those.
Okay. Tool scrapers, which I can just place with.
Field blowers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right.
You know what? I mean, I think it's good, dude.
There's no, I guess, Karen for Night March.
Yep.
Fuck me, dude. It's okay. It's okay.
We'll test it.
Do I need Skyfields?
I have them, but I don't know if you want that build. It's just mostly to draw like the shit out of your deck first turn.
Yeah.
And then maybe you field blower the Skyfields away and get rid of the Shamans, get rid of the Hoopa. But it's just a good base set to start from. So Mundane Ship says, I love that the decks to watch for at Worlds 2017 includes Decidueye. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It just got second at Nats. John's.
It's not rotated out until after Worlds, dude. Don't get too.
Forest is legal until after Worlds. So Volcanion is the first choice. Second choice is Darkrai. Third choice is Ray. Fourth is Night March.
All right.
So,
what are you gonna play?
I don't know. Night March or Ray.
Okay. Yeah. So Darkrai, Volcanion, Ray, Night March.
Yeah.
That's not that bad.
Yeah.
Power Ranger.
So we'll see what happens.
Okay. Well, you have a. It's not this weekend. It's next weekend.
Yeah.
There's no tournaments this weekend. We're not going to Tyler.
Nah, dude. No way.
If anyone wants to drive me to Tyler, Texas, for Pokemon tournament, I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm not doing nothing.
All right. Yeah. So if you're watching now, watch next week. We will probably be talking a little bit more about Cup, some more expanded play.
I think I'm gonna. So next week I'm gonna. So Worlds ends Sunday. I think on Tuesday I'm gonna email Kettler. I'll call. Can I call Kettler?
Mm-hmm.
Like call Kettler, call Crucio, and see what they're thinking about for 2018.
Yeah, we might be a little bit too not big enough for that stuff yet.
I mean, not for the stream, but for like another project.
Okay.
So.
Okay, we can tell me about it later.
Yeah.
It's like. But yeah. Yeah, I was just saying. We'll talk a little more about expanding next week. We'll we have enough codes to keep giving out raffles. So if you didn't get anything this week, we're gonna give some more next week. But I feel like that's it for now, right?
Yeah, that's it. You can go.
Cool, man. Well, I got some wings from Pluckers.
Oh shit! Okay,
I'm gonna get to it.
All right, go get it. Peace.
All right, see you later.
Bye. End the stream.
See you, man.